So in the last video, we got the conversations in the front end, but there is a change that we have to go to the backend and do it. So, I was working on, listing all the conversation, and I didn't upload the video yet, but then I realized I could have done something with the backend that should be better than what we've done. So I went to the database, I removed every conversation, the 3 that we get in the front end, I already removed them. I removed all the messages. I changed a little bit of information for the users just to have like some real data, you could say. So if we go back to our backend, so this was our conversation model. I want you to go here and to add another property, call it either picture, cover, whatever. I'm just going to call this picture. So every conversation is going to have some sort of a picture. And this is something that I forgot to do. I had the logic to do it, but I realized this is more scalable. For example, you have a conversation like for group or something, and then you said like, okay, I can actually add a certain picture for this, and that is the whole idea right here. And you can even change the picture for that group. So why not just do it this way, which is more, like WhatsApp. Okay, so this is the whole point. So the type here is gonna be string. Okay, and then is it required? Of course it is required, so require true. And then we will just go, maybe by default, if you want to add this, you can add like some sort of like if you have just a group, you can add like some sort of what do you call it, a default picture. But we can actually just go by this and work on it, and we will have good time. So how we're gonna do this now? So you have to go back, and then I want you to go back to the conversation controller, and then we'll go, when we create a conversation right here, we added like things. Let me just show you. So right here in the convo data we created, we added the name, etc. So the conversation now is gonna be something very simple. So the conversation picture, so I'm gonna go and add the property picture, and this one is gonna be the receiver user, which is the one that I want to have a conversation with, then dot picture. Okay, so as we've done it with the name, we'll do that with the picture also. And what that means, I can actually now go back to my Postman, and this is, let me go log in with this user, so send, and I will get this token that I will use. So I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna go to create or open a conversation. I will go to authorization, I'll make it a viewer token as usual, and I will add it here, the token. Then I will go to the party, and I want to start a conversation, and I want to start it with this user. So I'm gonna copy that, and I'm gonna change it here, which is the same, and I'm gonna send. So now I'm gonna create a conversation, and you see we have the name for the conversation, but also we have the picture for that conversation, and this is simply the picture of the user I wanna talk to. Okay, and that's the whole idea. So right now, if I go to conversations, I have a new conversation, but also with another picture. I can create 2 more conversations that we will use in the next video. So let me take this, and then I will go back, and I will actually do the same. So let me create that and send. So now we have another conversation. I can also create a conversation with the 3rd random user, this one, and then I will add it here, and I can actually send. And now I can go to send a message, and let me get the authorization token, and I'm gonna go to send a message, and let me send a few messages. So let me go to authorization, add the token, go back to the body. Now we could say something like this to this user, which is this one, the second one. I'm gonna take that ID, and I'm just gonna add it here, and the message is gonna be hello with its name. Okay, and I can send, and it was gonna have, oops, something went wrong. Okay, so this is the conversation ID. So we send in a message, and this is the message. So let me go to the conversation. Sorry, because this is not a conversation, so I have to go to the conversation itself. I send it the ID user, so I have to go to the convo ID and send, and it will send. Okay, so now that we have a message there, I can also go to the other conversation like this, and I will also send a message with the username, and make sure that the conversation is copied. Okay, it is this one, and I will send, and I have done that. And also let's do that with the last conversation, this one, and I will actually just copy that, and then go with the name also random user, and I will just simply send. So now that I've done that, sorry if I hear any voices for my notification. So now the key is all of that, and I can refresh here, And so I have also messages now. So you can see if I click, I will have this 3 messages to certain users for a certain conversation. So now this is the actual few changes that I wanted to make in the backend. You know, it is something that you do from time to time. If there is a problem or you think that you can do things better, there's no shame in come back and fixing a few things and adding it. Let me commit right here. So I can go add in picture to conversation, and I will commit and push for the backend right here, and you will have all the latest file, of course, latest file. So it is done, and see you in the next video.